there, Cancer. Welcome to your November 2024 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here. Sorry. Trying to get the top card up here is really not that easy. Oops. Well, I said this about another sign that I have a rule. If I pick 3 cards in a row that are reversed, that's it. I do the reading over again, but didn't happen, so I'm going to continue. Oops. Okay, I picked this reverse, so I'm going to do that. For some reason, I almost turned it over. I'm just going to turn this upright and see if that does anything. Yeah, it did. Okay, 8. Sorry, so I'm going to pick one more card. Cut the deck again. Oh my god. These cards are mixed up. Okay. Alrighty then. So, I'm going to hold it upright. Not that it really is going to mean much to you, but just because I don't like to hold cards upside down. But I did pick it reversed. 4 of Swords reversed. So in the upright position, the 4 of Swords is a card of like taking a breather, resting, rejuvenating. In the reverse position, you're not doing that. And there might be some consequences to that if you don't see that you need to do this. Now, there may be a particular area of life that is not just connected to your general well-being. It might be that you have an important decision to make or something like that, and you really need to do some soul searching. 4 of Swords in the upright position can be even like physical restoration, but also kind of mental, trying to get organized, get your mind straight about something. And there may be this feeling of like not knowing whether or not you, not knowing that you need to be doing this. And that could be because you're very busy and something like that. In the past position, you have the Star card, and this can mean that you have found there's been some kind of, how could I put it, like clarity. Well, it's not so much clarity as hopefulness in your life, which suggests that maybe you have gone through a rough patch and maybe you did become a little bit cynical because of something. But you have to also integrate all of these experiences. And so if the Star card is connected to love, the Star card is connected to sign of Aquarius. But in general, if you have met someone that has kind of restored your faith in humanity, that could be what is going on as well. The higher message is the Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, an offer of love. So it does have that romantic connection to it, as well as if there's some kind of like work-related matter, that might even be where you have been doing things. I would say with Swords, it could be doing something more of the intellectual level, like teaching, if somebody who's a lawyer, some communicating, and now you're doing something that is more, or you have the potential to do something that is in the healing arts or in the creative side of life. That could be a potential for you. What crosses you is the 5 of Swords. Be careful about people with forked tongues, people who are smiling to your face, and then talking behind your back. This could be coworkers. This can be even family members sometimes, depending on what is the theme of this reading for you in particular. Like, what does this mean? What does the Four of Swords in reverse mean for you? Are you burning the candle at both ends when really you've been through a lot and you need to kind of like really lay low? So it could be like a job from hell that you finally quit, but you're like hot on the trail of trying to find another job instead of resting, instead of kind of just trying to integrate everything that has been going on and make sense of it. And there could be people that are now working on your behalf. They're actually, almost like enemies. Secret enemies. I don't like to say that because I don't want to induce paranoia, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to do it upright again, but it was reversed. What's coming in is the Mother of Swords reversed. I have a tarot book, and they say about that card as a real bitch. That's how they describe the Queen of Swords reversed. Queens can imply anyone in a position of authority, including mothers. But even like, it doesn't have to be your mother. It could be a mother-in-law or a stepmother, a boss, somebody in a position of authority like a boss, a female boss who is very critical, very, using words like weapons. That's what swords can be, communication, but it's in the reverse position. It's very insulting or abusive. And, Cancer people tend to be very sensitive, but nobody likes to be treated like that and talked to like that. The outcome is the Eight of Swords. You may feel a sense of oppression. You may feel like, I feel like some Cancers might feel that you're stuck because this is something that maybe this is part of your programming, that you're familiar with this type of treatment, or if you're not familiar with it, you were told that, oh yeah, you can't defy your boss, or you can't stand up for yourself for some reason. And you may need to do that for whatever reason. I mean, unless you can walk away from the situation, but you may need to deal with such a person because they are involved in whatever this higher situation is. With the Four of Swords in reverse, you may be trying to muscle your way in a very stressful, like, work situation when you should be resting. And this person may not care. Even if you tell them, oh my gosh, I'm getting really burnt out, they may be like, too bad. And they may not seem to, they may be insensitive about it. So you have to ultimately take your own health and your own well-being into your own hands. So I picked some further cards for understanding. Again, this was reversed. In the upright position, the Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries, and kind of like understanding that you may not be done with the final battle with somebody, your nemesis. With the reversed card, it can be that your defenses are down and you don't see something coming, like you don't realize that someone is, working against you. And that's why I say with that Five of Swords, you have to be aware that there might be things behind the scenes that are mischaracterizing you, slandering you. So I picked an additional card, the Six of Wands. Ultimately, you're looking for recognition. You're looking for a sense of being seen by others for your talents in a positive way. So whether this is a personal relationship, and it doesn't have to be a romantic one, as I just stated, this may be with someone who is a mother figure to you, or a surrogate mother figure, even like an in-law can be like a surrogate parent, or a boss, if this is a professional relationship, is that any relationship where someone is always pointing out to you your flaws and they never tell you, or they rarely say anything positive, that is a very suspect relationship that you need to be aware of, okay? Because it could be very destructive for you, and you deserve so much better. And it can actually, the Six of Wands, it's interesting that they show a butterfly, because that's a symbol of transformation. And when we are seen for our abilities, and other people are able to give us praise, not to feed our ego, but really because they respect what we bring to the table, that helps us to blossom. So it is very important in even like a romantic relationship that we experience this, because it mirrors back to us our goodness. And it shows that that other person gets us, that they know what we are good at, that they appreciate what we're good at. They're not like threatened by it. They're not like trying to be competitive. They really want to nurture it and see it flourish. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.